Okay, so by now everyone knows that there was a group chat that got leaked, and there were a couple of cheeky little shits over there, GOP leaders. They say that they were young people, but some of them were like 30 or 40-year-old. And they were talking about gassing the Jews, raping their enemies, saying watermelon people. Now, again, like for the normies, this is shocking content, if you will. But on an internet scale, we're talking about basic bitch groypers. Okay, like it wasn't the anime Nazi level, because like the anime Nazis on the Mastodon, like those are the real shit, right? Like if you genuinely want to horrify someone that's on the internet like myself, you bring on the anime Nazis. But like the basic bitch groypers, like you now find them on every single social media platform, right? But still, like, leftists were absolutely shocked by this. Like, the journalists were trying to create a moral panic. And I don't think they got the response that they wanted. Because, like, as you look here, you get to see people saying, I don't give a damn about outrage over group chats. And I already said this, right? Like, the whole thing with Charlie Kirk, him becoming a martyr, it's not going to radicalize the entire right. Like, it's not going to get, like, the average right-winger outraged. But what it's going to do is that when you have, like, the extremism happening, right? Like, when you have, like, the people at the GOP leadership talking about gas chambers and whatnot, everyone else is just going to be like, yeah, I don't care. Like, literally, they're not going to be affected by it, right? And they're going to make these memes. Did you see all those horrible things the young Republicans were saying in group chat, you know? And it's like, people just don't care. And these people used to be the breaks. Because that's the thing, you know? The Republican Party during the previous Trump administration used to have breaks. Like, someone would do something that was beyond the pale, or Trump would have a mean tweet, and immediately you had, like, the forest of microphones at the podium. It's like, but do you disavow? Like, do you disavow? You know, did you hear what that guy said? Governor of Florida, do you disavow? And usually they disavowed. Now, no one is disavowing. People are like, well, I'm not doing it, but I don't give a shit. You know, like, this is pretty much what we're seeing from the left. And I just don't care, you know? Well, of course, you know, like, leftists are still trying to spark up tension. But what's interesting is that you have J.D. Vance, right? J.D. Vance comes up and he addressed this, and this is what he said.
By focusing on what kids are saying in a group chat, grow up. I'm sorry. Focus on the real issues. Don't focus on what kids say in group chats. But
now, here's the interesting thing. You had Shapiro the Ben from the Daily Wire, and he comes out and he disavows. Right? No one asked him to disavow, but he disavowed by himself. And he said that the reason the left has lost is because they have embraced their radicals. Because you have like all these far left extremists, this fringe weirdos, and leftists were promoting them. And, you know, they went with the squad, with Ilan Omar, with AOC, with all the extremist takes. When you had the AOC, it's like, oh, Ted Cruz, he's the Hassashin. He tried to assassinate me. He's the Hassashin, you know? And basically, like, that scared off the moderates. Now it's true, though, you know, like, it is actually true that there are a couple of independents which are enough to swing votes. And they are enough to swing certain states. And yeah, you know, like, I do think that transgender titties in front of the White House, if you guys remember that, La Cocaína in the White House, the laptop of Joe Biden, like, all of these things are kind of unpalatable for the average American, and so it may have swung a couple of votes. I don't think that this is going to scare off a lot of independents, though. And again, like, the main reason is this, because it's like, okay, well, this is the opposition, you know? And people, like, I even heard people say, well, hold on a little bit, like, these are lone wolves, like, this is a crazy person, and this was one gunman. And it's like, well, yeah, but like, this is the policy result of soft on crime, and the policy result of an ideology that absolutely demonized white people, that was systemic and quite prevalent in the mainstream media, to the point where if you have an individual that's mentally ill, now he has like the whole justification from the mainstream media that, yeah, like actually he is being systemically oppressed by society run by white people, right? And it was like Democrats' policy. And this, after it happened, you had like tens of thousands of likes on Blue Sky, on Reddit, or with people cheering, glorifying, and praising the bullet. And by the way, like this absolutely demolished TikTok. TikTok now is becoming right wing. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of people were cheering the bullet, and because of that, there were a lot of mass bannings and purges on TikTok. And so now the conversation on TikTok is right wing. And regarding the JD Vance, I'm looking at the polls. Like he's not losing because of him saying this, right? And the Republicans aren't losing because of the edgy jokes on the group chat. Although, like, I understand that some of the people there resigned after the jokes, which it is what it is. But again, just because they were saying this doesn't mean that other people from the Republicans may not think of it as well. Like, this, again, radicalized people. Like, this radicalized people a lot. And the thing is, like, the left doesn't really have room to complain after pushing the ideology that demonized white people for more than 10 years. Like the thing that I don't get is, like, okay, they went with the anti-racism, and they could have done, like, anti-racism to include literally everyone. But I guess, like, they needed a boogeyman. And because they decided to change the definition of racism and to say that, well, actually, if you're racist about white people, it doesn't count. And you had, like, the most deranged journalists and content creators for the last 5 years. I mean, Hassan is one example. But, like, this actually got white people to unite, and to realize, well, hold on a little bit, like, we're being targeted. And that's what happened, And obviously, like, if you did the same to people that have blue eyes, like, eventually you'd have, like, a blue-eyed advocacy group. Like, it's just normal human nature. It's just how it's going to work. And so still, it's interesting to see how the dialect is now absolutely dominated by the right. I haven't seen left-wing people have any sort of comeback, any sort of recourse towards this. They're still struggling to figure out the platform, I guess, because Kamala Harris actually said that she didn't get the white man's vote, which is true. Like, she didn't, and it's like, why would she? Like, she didn't offer anything for young men. Anyway, right? Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you guys in the comment section. Take care.